Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the Colts are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's Haskins to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll fire this deep for Gallup. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will find his man on the outside. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Out to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Steelers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans... Seven plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On play action, Haskins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. on fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right on the 30. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Steps away. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Haskins will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Haskins. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. 7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Todd Gurley punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Haskins to throw it. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins. This to the outside for Mack. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Haskins back to the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We had great action yesterday, and this, the first of 3 more games coming at you here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's AFC wildcard game. And you can see the result there. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it's Graham here. One who is still down and looks like he's in some pain. We'll check on his status when we get back. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. On one hand, as we look at some of his struggles with the 3 interceptions, he's got to be upset. On the other hand, they're still winning this game.
So how does he take care of the ball the rest of the game?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. It's caught by OBJ.
2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On the move to his left.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Hands to the up man. This is Watt. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go with Watt again, the fullback. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derek Watt taking it in from a yard out.
And the Steelers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on all, hitting on all 6. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He dumps this off to Mack.
And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down now, it's Wallace, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fox. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Looking to run with Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it.
A leap in. He's got it. He got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Finding room to the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. He'll drop to throw. Out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. And we'll get a moment here as they look. So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. Dumps this one off to Mack. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw, Haskins. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield now, Haskins. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Haskins going to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Back to throw again. And he's able to find Wallace. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Good
yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Haskins toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Alex Highsmith with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here we go. It's Haskins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Beckham. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kenny Moore. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Looking to throw. Haskins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. 1st down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The Steelers going to survive and advance as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.